Hey, happy good morning, everybody. All the subscribers of Crypto Mindset and of No Edge, No Trade. Guys, welcome to a new episode. We're gonna do a quick live. Make sure to cook the like, guys. Subscribe to the Jomo channel and
Yes,
also subscribe to our YouTube Twitters. Okay, the Twitters run below because YouTube might cook the Crypto Mindset channel. So you better subscribe to the Twitters, especially to the Twitters, for us to get to be exposed to all our content consistently. Doesn't matter what happened on YouTube. All right, guys.
exactly. YouTube might cook crypto mindset for now, but we will always prevail. So we
There is a
need.
risk. There is a
There's a
risk.
risk. There's a risk.
There is a risk,
everything is a
Jomo. The
everything is a
crypto
trade here.
mindset there is a risk of a bear break on the channel, and we need to take precaution and manage risk.
Exactly. Manage risk in real time. So, hey, what everyone here should do, well, probably we don't have a lot, but if someone isn't already, okay, if someone isn't already, what you need to do is to make sure that you subscribe to the No Edge, No Trade channel. We're going to use this channel as a backup every time if we have any type of issues with the main brand of Crypto Mindset. We're going to use this channel. So make sure to subscribe to it ASAP, okay, ASAP. And also go to our Twitters. Okay, you can go to my Twitter, which is the No Edge No Trade, and the Crypto Mindset one. This is the Crypto Mindset 4. Okay, Crypto Mindset 4. Go follow Crypto Mindset. Okay, and go and follow my channel also, which is the No Edge No Trade. Please do that to make sure that we can continuously work with you, because hey, YouTube has very strict guidelines, and every now and then we try to make some laughs, and it's not acceptable by everyone, but we try to do our best. And we always remind our people that nothing here is financial advice. Everything that we do is purely educational and some entertainment, because we make some laughs, but educational because we want to teach you how to become the best investors that you can. So, hey, CM, what do we have for our audience today? By the way, if there's anyone in the audience, say hello in the comment section, ask us questions. We're going to do this a quick one because, hey, we can't do lives on the Crypto Mindset channel for the next week, okay? So we'll do them here, quick ones, try and make sure that you're with us, and that's it.
If you have
CM, what
any
do we
questions, let's dive into the video. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Well, look, Jomo, let's look on the big, obviously, ZBCN. Hey, this is a live on ZBCN, the ZBCN. Let's look on the ZBCN chart. Look, it actually had a little bounce yesterday. Had a little bounce. For me, again, I hope and think that was the local top. A local top, again, I'm watching ZBCN. I'm actually, man, I'm so bullish on ZBCN, man. I think it's going to, this area around the 20 cents, 30 cents, this year, something like that. And I think this was just leg one of ZBCN. Now we are in leg two, the corrective phase. Not sure how low it's gonna go. It doesn't matter to me. I'm looking for the transition to leg three to start. At the moment, we don't have evidence for leg three starting yet. We looks like we are in leg two, waiting for this to be over, the corrective leg. Then I'm buying ZBCN. I think the leg three will take us. Let me just play some with the prediction for leg three. Okay, let's look on the prediction. Okay, by the way, this is not a financial advice, entertainment only. Okay, so this is a first leg. Okay, let's say it's gonna pull back to around the 30. Okay, let's say around roughly the 30. All right, I'm looking for the second, this leg, the next leg up. Okay, I'm looking for minimum. This is 3 cent, or if we are very bullish, man, if we're very bullish, 10 cent, around the 10 to 13 cents. So, or 3 to 4 cent, like, conservative, fluffy target, or bullish target, very bullish target, 10 to 13 cent for the next leg of ZBCN. And then I will look for a pullback and then another leg up to complete the cycle to around the $1. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think ZBCN is going to, it's gonna make millionaires, man. It's gonna make millionaires, man. This is not a
Maybe,
financial, but
maybe,
maybe,
maybe.
maybe you don't want your channel to get strikes as well.
No,
But
we don't.
maybe, and I think it's a really amazing coin to have on your radar for 2025 because it's just, it just screaming, the chart screaming over performance over the other rubbish, all the other rubbish, out there that cannot do nothing and probably will fail. ZBCN have the
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 characteristics.
characteristics, to really, really, really explode. It's gonna explode, man. It's gonna explode.
I think it has an X factor, okay? And again, we talk about probabilities, and me and CM, we've seen so many charts and so many behaviors, right? It's like, if you go on the street and you're around 40 years old, like we are, okay? And you can instantly understand if by looking at people whether they're happy, whether they're angry, whether they're sad, because you've seen it so many times. So when we look at a chart like ZBCN, and again, anything can happen, nothing is guaranteed, right? But we see, okay, we kind of understand that this chart has an X factor to it. And by the way, CM, look, we said that anything around the 33, 34 area can be kind of be support. And look, exactly on this level, at least for now, okay, we got somewhat of a support here, okay? So is this the local low, or the low of the pullback? Might be, CM, might be this came, right on the buzzer. And again, as if we do this, from, let's say, from this move over here, we do an Elliott wave, we can see that it touched exactly, on the 610 area, okay, actually precisely on it, okay, it's here. This is really the area, okay? So, from our experience, many times, pullback can reach these levels, and it's actually a very interesting level to kind of try and buy the dip. So for me, I'm actually looking at it now for a continuation somehow, okay, to be built and, to find a possible future entry and to start, I don't want to wait until the breakout. I will want to start finding maybe a cheat entry and then another entry to see if we can kind of have like multiple entries on this coin. Again, not financial advice, purely, educational. This is my thought process, okay? I'll be looking for this to happen for sure because it just looks so right to me, okay? We got support here. We got support here. Okay, the 50-day moving average is coming here. This is the last support from these levels. It was the 61A, 61, 0 from, the FIB levels. Everything is kind of telling me, what, this has a high probability potential to be the low of this correction. Anything can happen. It can go lower. I'm not a clairvoyant. I'm not Nostradamus, okay? But I do see a good probability, and we got the love from here. So let's see how this acts. Hopefully, it's going to act healthy and good, so we can, keep, smashing it with ZBCN. That's what we're hoping. That's what we're looking for. By the way, CM, John Gloven in the house. What's up, John? What's up? You found us. John, spread the word that we need to smash the likes and subscribe also to this channel to make sure that people, don't miss on, any lives that we do, here on the future or whatever. Oh, no, don't accept this. Sorry, CM, this is not the right one. Want to make sure everyone is on this. Okay, yeah. People need to come. No Edge, No Trade channel. Follow, give a subscribe on the YouTube channel. This is going to be our backup channel. This is the backup channel for the crypto mindset. Okay, we want to make sure everyone knows about it. And of course, people need to come to our, Twitters and follow us on Twitter. I'm No Edge, No Trade, just like in the YouTube. And CM is Crypto Mindset 4. Okay, go follow us on Twitter as well, because Twitter is a very strong place to be at as well, CM, right?
Yeah. And guys, to all our viewers, by the way, we'll welcome you to where is this baby? We'll welcome you to join. Where is this stuff? The
Gem
Crypto Gem
Sniper.
Sniper. The Crypto Gem Sniper is gonna happen. What the date, Jomo? What's the date?
June 25th,
June
9
25th.
a.m. EST.
June 25th. That's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
June 25th, that's a Wednesday. It's gonna happen. Obviously, it's gonna be recorded, just all our live webinars on the WAP. It's amazing. It's amazing webinar. It will teach you a lot of stuff on how to buy the best coins, how to trade them, how to enter positions. A great educational webinar. So make sure to get yourself a spot there. And yeah, we invite you to join the Gem Sniper. By the way, let's see if we have questions. John Gloven is asking some stuff. All right. Do you go in once a horizontal trend line has been created by price action?
Do you go in once horizontal trend line has been created by price action? That is one of the characteristics. That is one of the characteristics, John. Okay. John, you've been through our seminars. I remember you from, I think, the bear, the bull, and the hunter, right? So in the bull, we discussed two different edges, right? The edge of a continuation trade and the edge of a tradable bottoms, right? And we told that one of the characteristics that CM and I noticed and love very much is when the resistance, okay, the resistance is horizontal, okay? Why? And let's show an example with ZBCN, because we had this on ZBCN, for example. And I know, John, that you smoked it on Kaya as well, right? So look, the thing about horizontal resistance is that it increases the probability of something to work. And you can see we had here, this is actually not the best chart. Let's go to the Bybit chart, because that's what we traded. The Bybit chart, as you can see, this red line, this was truly horizontal resistance, okay? We can see that from here we got rejected, here, and here a couple of times, very horizontal. It's not the only one. So this increases the probability of a trade to work, okay? There are no guarantees the trade will work. The only thing is that this increases the probability it will work by quite a bit, okay? Versus something that is not horizontal, okay? So for me, whenever I see something horizontal, like the more horizontal it is, the more I'm convinced I can go with bigger size, for example, because I know it has even better chances to work. Okay, so that's how at least I see it. I think CM sees it kind of the same way. Maybe you want to add something.
Yeah, man, horizontal trend lines, these horizontal resistance, let's call it. This is the best. This is like the best characteristic of the perfect breakout trade. Obviously, from time to time, you're gonna get the diagonal breakout, like the falling wedges that can give you a low risk, low cheat kind of an entry.
Yeah.
But the horizontal is the daddy, because once they break the horizontal, man, they go nuclear. And all my biggest mega trades in all my career in the last 8 years, that I've been printing, the best coins that printed the most amount of money broke out from bases with horizontal resistance again and again and again. That's why we love them, and that's what we actually waiting for. And we usually go heavier on the break of the horizontal resistance. Sometimes we're going to start dipping our toes before, if we see something conducive, or let's call it sexy. But once they break the horizontal, man, then we go with all the army, all the army, all the money, all the account is flowing, that's what we love. Okay. GM guys, yes, thank you guys. Good morning. If you have any questions, drop them, because we're probably going to wrap it up. And make sure to subscribe to the Jomo channel, subscribe to our Twitter, share this on your X, guys. Help us spread the word. We're now, CM channel is getting cooked. We need your help on the socials. We do not have a marketing program. We do not invest in marketing. We do not have, we do not have huge social media. Unfortunately, we're just a simple traders. Jomo is a dad. I'm a, just a nomad, and really help us get to more people, because the more you help us spread the word, the more we can help other people to navigate in the crypto space, because this space is nasty. Jomo is nasty, man.
Yeah, man. Some very nasty people are probably, all over the crypto mindset channel, and reporting it because, we're saying the truth. We're saying the truth. Okay. And people don't like the truth, man. Okay.
Yeah.
They like people that are BSing them. They like people that are sugarcoating them. And we don't do that because we want to actually give a skill set so people report our work all the time. They report us, report us, report us. So we need the help of the people that understand our mission. Okay. We are in a mission to give real knowledge to people in a space full of moonies that are predators and don't care about anything but themselves, have no alpha, have no teaching, efforts, nothing. Okay. So we need the help of our most adored audience, let's call it, the ones that really understand us. We need your help. That's what we're saying over here. And yeah, man, it will take time to build, for people to see, because I think we have like 4 people watching. That's it. So SV and John Glover are 2, and 2 other,
No,
I don't know
we,
who.
we have a little bit more, but nothing like the crypto mindset streams. But it is what it is, man.
It is what it
It is
is.
what it is. We're not gonna be broken. We're gonna keep. We're gonna keep working hard. We're gonna be here forever. We're gonna trade in the bear when all the little baby boys will run to their mommies and sisters and will lose everything. We're gonna profit and we're gonna thrive, and no one can stop us. Why? Because we know what we're doing. We are traders. We cannot be stopped. We are traders, man.
We are the
There is
crypto
nothing.
mindset, no edge, no trade duo, man. The
Yeah.
duo. No one is gonna smash us. We have another
Let's look
question
on
from.
Toshi. Let's
Yes,
look on
look at it.
Toshi.
By the way, CM, I think Bitcoin is gearing up for a cap and handle style breakout, man.
Bitcoin is a little baby girl, man. Like really,
Baby
it's
girl.
so
Yeah.
annoying. It's so annoying, man. We're gonna look at it 1 second, but I want to show the Toshi chart.
Yeah.
Toshi, Toshi, it is consolidating here. Nothing for me, Mr. Gloven. Remember, filter them, treat them like the way they are. They are a bunch of crap, all of them, and really protect yourself. You can easily lose money in crypto. Okay, you don't want that. That's why you want to filter them. Again, let this thing consolidate. Let it build. It didn't build nothing. You know what? You're gonna buy here, for example, and then what? And then you hope to go up. You're gonna get chopped. Okay, you want it to build something so you can put your stops, and you have a clear entry, some kind of a horizontal resistance. This don't have horizontal resistance, maybe on the highs, but till that will happen, there is a lot of time. You can put your alert here and watch it. At the moment, there is no edge in Toshi. There is no edge in Toshi. Once there will be an edge, we're gonna look at it. Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin definitely can do something, something constructive here. Like you're saying, let's look on the smaller time frame. You're saying that this thing is like a cup and handle, this kind of stuff,
I'm saying
maybe?
that it might be building on the daily. Yeah, well, on the hourly, it looks more like that, right? But it might be building something like a cup and handle, or maybe just a VCP if it kind of tightens, create a pivot for the next like week or
Yeah,
two.
it really need to build this kind of stuff, because
Yeah,
as it's doing that, man, it completely ruining every almost every trade. Like it is really behaving like a little kid that was lost in the woods and is now screaming and he's losing like, and all the other coins are like getting cooked. Let's look on ETH. By the way, ETH, man, had a potential breakout yesterday. You can see they tried to break. Now, yesterday we had the CPI. Apparently, they came below expectations. So
which
inflation.
is better. Which
So
is
yeah,
better.
it's amazing. The CPI came pretty bullish, and and we don't get a pump. So that's for me is a bit of concerning, because you should expect markets to rip on a dovish CPI, let's say dovish CPI, but you don't get it. So we will see how they will behave in the next couple of days. Maybe we're gonna see continuation. Maybe we're gonna see the little PP man coming back and PP on Bitcoin. But remember, always trade with stops. Always trade with stops. Really.
The best scenario for me is going to be something like this. This is going to be the best scenario, in my book. If something like this happens, this is, I think, going to be pitch perfect in my book, man. Something like a pure VCP that you can call, again, this is speculation. This is what I want to see, not what I expect to see. Maybe it will, okay? But then we have a very tightening pivot over here with low risk potential, boom, entry. I'm going to love this. If this happens, this is what I want to see. This type of tightening, this type of VCP, man. And it can happen, man. It can happen. Look, to be honest, Bitcoin built here a base with horizontal resistant breakout. By the way, look at this. Horizontal resistant breakout on Bitcoin right on the buzzer, okay? So I'm getting the sense from Bitcoin that it wants to be, that it's acting like, how things used to act in stocks, because, we have a lot of institutions buying right now. And I think that's the behavior that is happening. I think, at least in my eyes. I like it, man. I like it. If we go below the $100,000, I don't like it at all. But I think so far, if we'll build this, I think this can be good.
It can definitely just, hover around there, chop maybe for June, for the rest of the month, consolidate, reset all the, momentum stuff, and then rip, man, in July, on the American Independence Day, a big boner into the Trump administration, a boner of the US, like, woohoo, 4th of July, woohoo. Again, this is not a financial advice. This is just speculation. TRX, yeah, it's all right, but it actually was I tried to scoop some. It's not really pumping. So there is other daddies now, man. Ferry, there is another daddy in the big dogs. You probably know that the new daddy of the big dogs we like, because we follow the channel. So I like it much more than TRX. The new daddy is like, is smoking it, man. SPX, yeah, SPX, we nailed it. Amazing trade in the community. Hope you took it as well. SV, free money, berber.
CM, you want to see something interesting? I just noticed this. Look at this.
What?
Something interesting, okay? This is the total 3 chart. We don't look at it never. For some reason, I looked at it now. I want you to see something. This was October, before the pump here, okay? Before this pump here, October. This pump here, October. This pump here, October. What do you think? Means something or doesn't?
You're saying the next altcoin pump is in October?
Seems like it. I mean, I'm saying that right now, out of nowhere, I was just looking at this chart, and every time before we got like a move up, sometime in October that happened. I don't know, man. Kind of interesting to me. Mid to end October, let's call it.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna build on that, Joe, because I'm actually mega bearish on October. But we're not really trading time frames. but it could be, if it happens,
Yeah,
amazing.
it doesn't happen
And
always. It doesn't happen always. Look at October here, for example. Wasn't a good time, right? So it doesn't happen all the time. Just saying, there's something about October's for some reason, man, that is creating.
oh yeah, Q4 is like a lot of times are very bullish, and also all the last crypto cycle, Q4 was extremely bullish for crypto of the fourth year. Q4 of the fourth year was extremely outrageous. Like what? But now there is a risk of a recession, my friend, that people completely disrespecting. And to me, if we get a strong summer, if we get a strong summer, a very strong summer, into September maybe, I think crypto is cooked. Then in Q4, cooked. They're gonna cook it, man. That's what I think. Obviously, I'm gonna trade it if it's gonna be bullish, but if it's gonna behave bad, I'm gonna short it.
Yeah,
that F.
yeah. Hey, I want to share something on Toshi just for Joan, if you don't mind, Sam, because you talked about it, but he said something about a bear flag that caught his eye, right? Bull
Bull
flag, sorry.
flag.
So apparently, what I think he's discussing about, I don't know, something like this. That this is the bull flag in his opinion, and that we broke above it. I don't think this is not a bull flag in my
Nah.
books. Okay, this is just somewhat of a correction. This is actually like a channel. Okay, now I know these things can be confusing sometimes, but a bull flag is more like when you have a move up, and then it really flags it should be kind of short, right? It's not, and it immediately breaks from it doesn't go as low as this just, it doesn't have this look. Okay, this has more of a look like something like this. Okay, and it's more like of a channel because it went almost all the way back down. Okay, so it's not a bull flag to its essence. Okay, so maybe John, and by the way, me and Sam, we do understand bull flags, but we don't trade based on the bull flag. Usually we wait for it to break out of it and build somewhat of a pivot. Sometimes we can take like initial position on the breakout, but it's not something that we do a lot of the time. But you can see there's a difference. This looks like this, and it's more like a triangle all the way back down. A bull flag is something that doesn't go back down to where it kind of broke out, if that makes sense. Maybe CM, you want to add something about that?
Yeah, man, it's not a bull flag. It's not a bull flag characteristics. Bull flags not look like
Yeah.
that, man. It look like shit flag. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Click the like, subscribe, follow the Jomo No Thread, Jomo YouTube channel, please, right now. Follow us on Twitter. Help us get to new audience. Help us because the crypto mindset might get cooked. So you want to be safe and subscribe to these socials just in case the mindset get cooked, and you can always have exposure to our content, all our streams, because our streams are amazing, man. Really, they're the best streams in YouTube. We answer all your questions. We give you our professional approach, how we look on stuff, everything. And don't forget, when is it? 24th or 26th,
25th.
Jomo?
June 25th.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Crypto Gem Hunter. You can scan the QR code here, June 25th, where we're going to teach you everything you need to know about trading breakouts, trading the bull market, proper entries, where you put your stops. We're going to share with you all our banger list to watch with areas you want to be entering, professional webinar, educational webinar that will make you an amazing trader. Check it out. And yeah, by the way, if you want to join our VIP, you can scan the QR code here, the little one or that one, and join our VIP membership. Follow our trade alerts. We have amazing trade alerts coming all the time. And we trade in the best performers, just like we nailed ZBCN, SPX now, Hype, and any other name. We're going to keep helping our members profit in crypto. So make sure to Subscribe to this one
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
we share all everything for educational purposes. So YouTube, guidelines are respected. And yeah, June 25th, 9 a.m. EST, recording is going to be on the web for everyone that got access for life. And of course, as CM said, we're going to share our list so you can already not only learn what we do, but see already have a good starting point. Okay, CM, thank you very much for today. Join our VIP, join the sniper, join us in the revolution of not being an amateur, being a professional, not being a Mooney, being a trader investor. Until next time, CM, no edge.